like barking, calling Hammersmith City Line to Hammersmith. Yes, the Hammersmith and City Line, which means it's empty. Sorry.
This is barking. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is East Ham.
We're racing this C2C train out. Goodbye, C2C train. It's been fun. Getting the battery for my phone.
The next station is East Ham.
East Ham. If I remember correctly, the doors open on the left. It's just a bit hard with my scooter.
This is East Ham.
So going to be around 26.
This is the Hammersmith and City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Upton Park.
So I got a bottle of water. Second time going to Hammersmith Circle District, Circle and Hammersmith and City Line station. Most of the time I've been through the District and Piccadilly Line station at Hammersmith. Yes, there's only 2 stations on the network that have the same name. 2 stations at Edgware Road, 1 on the Bakerloo and 1 on the Circle District and Hammersmith and City. The one on the Circle District and Hammersmith and City is not underground. there is light to Edgware Road. You can see the sun on the platform, but not on the Bakerloo line platforms.
The next station is Upton Park.
And as for Hammersmith, there's 2 stations at Hammersmith, one for the Circle and Hammersmith and the City lines, the other for the District and Piccadilly lines.
This is Upton Park. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Plaistow.
This here is a S-stock debarking. Couldn't see whether it was the District line or the Hammersmith and City line. You can also change at Aldgate East for the Circle line from Aldgate, rather than at Liverpool Street. The doors will open on this side, the right side, at West Ham.
The next station is Plaistow.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Plaistow. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is West Ham.
Yep, they're starting to get packed. Well, from 19th of July, you can visit Amber List countries if you are 1, fully vaccinated, and 2, have not been through a red list country within 10 days. Meanwhile, 4 countries are being added to the red list: Indonesia, Myanmar, Cuba, and Sierra Leone. The Balearic Islands are going onto the amber list, same with...
The next station is West Ham. Change for the Jubilee Line, DLR and National Rail services.
As I was saying, the Balearic Islands in Spain are going onto the amber list, same with the British Virgin Islands. These will all apply on 19th of July. Here's what will also apply. Bulgaria, Croatia, Hong Kong and Taiwan will go onto the green list.
This is West Ham.
Right now, Singapore is my go-to
This is
destination.
Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Bromley-by-Bow.
As Singapore is an English-speaking country and is also on the green list for now. A couple of C2C 357s over there. Jubilee Line and DLR. We'll also race the Central Line at Ireland.
The next station is Bromley-by-Bow.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
There goes the CTC train over there.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Bromley-by-Bow. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Bow Road.
Might go to Heathrow later. If I don't go to Heathrow later on today, I can always go another time to see a good aircraft, which is the Airbus A350. Hello DLR. Goodbye DLR. Here are a couple of airlines operating the Airbus A350. Star Alliance members. United Airlines, Ethiopian Airlines, Turkish Airlines.
The next station is Bow Road. Change for DLR from Church.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
As I was saying, Ethiopian Airlines, Turkish Airlines, Air China, Scandinavian Airlines, Lufthansa, Thai Airways, Singapore Airlines, and Asiana Airlines. Members of Sky Team operating the Airbus A350.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Bow Road. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Mile End.
Members of Sky Team operating the Airbus A350. Delta Air France. Delta Air France Aeroflot. Yeah, so Delta Air France Aeroflot, China Eastern Airlines, China Airlines, Vietnam Airlines, and I think that's it. Air China.
The next station is Mile End. Change for the Central Line.
Air China of Star Alliance also operates the Airbus A350. One World members operate the Airbus A350. British Airways, Cathay Pacific, Finnair, Iberia, Iberia, Japan Airlines, Japan Airlines and Malaysia Airlines. No Central Line train.
This is Mile End. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Stepney Green.
Unfortunately, there's no Central Line trains at this time. Oh, and Qatar Airways also operates the Airbus A350. Only a few airlines have ordered the passenger version of the Boeing 747-8. Lufthansa and Air China of Star Alliance, and Korean Air of SkyTeam. I think that's it.
The next station is Stepney Green.
I think Korean Air will still continue operating the Airbus A350. I mean the Airbus A380 alongside Emirates. The Airbus A380 is no longer in production. Here are airlines operating both the Boeing 787 and the Airbus A350.
This is Stepney Green. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Whitechapel.
Yeah, as I was saying, airlines operating both the 787, Boeing 787 and Airbus A350 are Air France, Ethiopian Airlines.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just to advise you, we are just entering the computerised section of the line now, and it looks like we're going to be held here for just over a minute and a half, and then we'll be back on the move. All stations through to Hammersmith via Liverpool Street, King's Cross, and Baker Street.
Don't worry, we're not leaving just yet. Airlines operating both the Boeing 787 and Airbus A350. Qatar Airways, Air France, Ethiopian Airlines, Turkish Airlines, Air China, China Eastern Airlines, Japan Airlines. So Japan Airlines is currently using Airbus A350s on the domestic flights. Airbus A350-900 on the domestic flights, and has ordered a couple of Airbus A350-1000s to be used on the international flights. British Airways also operates both the Airbus A350 and the Boeing 787. Etihad also operates both Airbus A350, has both Airbus A350 and Boeing 787 in its fleet. Etihad only has one Airbus A350, which is currently in storage. Thai Airways and Singapore Airlines also operate both the Airbus A350 and Boeing 787. Okay, now we're leaving. Goodbye, Stepney Green.
Звездные,
The next station is Whitechapel. Change for London Overground services.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
You forgot the Royal London Hospital. Hello, Whitechapel. It's been a while.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Whitechapel. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Aldgate East.
Shit, nearly dropped my phone. Royal London Hospital way out. Goodbye, Whitechapel. Sometimes the cabin crew may dim all the windows on Boeing 787, which is why I prefer the Airbus A350. Qatar Airways is currently the largest operator of the Airbus A350.
The next station is Moorgate East. Change for the District Line via Tower Hill and Victoria.
Here we are, Moorgate East. I will be back here on the Metropolitan Line, Aldgate. District Line train to Upminster.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Hammersmith City Line service calling all stations to Hammersmith via Liverpool Street, King's Cross, Whitechapel Street and Paddington. Any customers that require stations via Embankment and Victoria should change here and remain on the platform for the following District Line services. Once again, this train will be calling all stations through to Hammersmith and is now ready to depart. Stand clear, mind the closing doors, please.
Rail have introduced their Class 777s or Class 777s. Larry King. Apparently we're now being held at a red signal.
Good afternoon everyone, we're just being held here at the moment waiting for clearance through the junction ahead towards Liverpool Street, and hopefully we will be on the move very soon.
We now have an eastbound Hammersmith City Line train. Hello, Aldgate Station. Goodbye, Aldgate Station.
The next station is Liverpool Street. Change for the Central Line, Tfl Rail, London Overground and National Rail services.
There is a red signal. Another red signal. Could be a circle or Metropolitan Line train in front of us. I think it's a Metropolitan Line train. Also change at Gloucester Road for the Piccadilly line. Hello, Liverpool Street. The doors are open.
This is Liverpool Street. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Moorgate.
Goodbye Liverpool Street, goodbye duty-free goods shopping at Liverpool Street. Now going into another tunnel until Edgware Road.
The next station is Moorgate. Change for the Northern Line and National Rail services.
Another red signal. Shortly be at our next stop. On the opposite side is a an Aldgate bound Metropolitan Line train. Goodbye S8 stop of the Metropolitan Line, see you in another video. Hello Moorgate.
This is Moorgate. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Barbican.
Bye Metropolitan Line. I might see you in the Jubilee Line video from Stanmore to Stratford. I don't know when I will do the Stanmore to Stratford video. Maybe tomorrow, as there are no planned closures affecting the Jubilee Line. Big mirror doors. I think we were just waiting for the Metropolitan Line train ahead of us. It has to be a Metropolitan Line train because Circle Line runs every 10 minutes. Hammersmith and City Line also runs every 10 minutes. Waterloo and City Line runs every 5 to 10 minutes. I think it's every 5 minutes.
The next station is Barbican.
Exit for the Museum of London. Open the doors already.
This is Barbican. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Farringdon.
Aldgate bound Metropolitan Line train. It's not all the way to Edgware Road, will be overground at Farringdon. Then underground again
The next
until...
station is Farringdon. Change for National Rail services.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Then we're going to go underground just before King's Cross at Pancras towards Edgware Road. Underground again from Edgware Road to Paddington. The Heathrow Express is not cheap. A one-way ticket costs £25. But a return ticket is around £37. The most expensive is £55. There's standard and first, or economy and business. Hello Thameslink train. Where are you headed to this time?
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Farringdon.
I think this one is headed to... That's the same.
City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is King's Cross, Pancras.
Here comes the Gatwick Airport bound Thameslink class 700. Bye-bye, Farringdon. I think they might have changed power on that. No, they haven't. Because this is where power change occurs in Thameslink services. Need to look out for the destination of the other train. I can't see it. Luton bound Thameslink 700. Goodbye Thameslink class 700 to Luton. Hello again. Daylight again. Hello, Luton bound 700. Goodbye, Luton bound 700. Might see you again soon. Or maybe not. Hammersmith City Line to Barbican.
The next station is King's Cross and Pancras. Change for the Northern, Piccadilly and Victoria Line, National and International Rail Services.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Hello, King's Cross and Pancras.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is King's Cross and Pancras. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Euston Square.
This train will depart soon. King's Cross. Now it's been 40 minutes, around 40 minutes since King's Cross Hammersmith Park.
The next station is Euston Square. Change for London Overground and National Rail services from Euston. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Great Portland Street.
It's a good thing that service between Euston and Kilburn High Road has resumed. There is now service between Euston and Kilburn High Road again. If it does rain, then I might stay home until the weather improves.
The next station is Great Portland Street.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is, I think this is a Metropolitan Line to Aldgate. It's not left just yet.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Great Portland Street. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Baker Street. The rear doors will not open at the next station. Please use other doors.
We're leaving and they're not. Those guys aren't leaving just yet on the Metropolitan Line. Over here is a Barking bound Hammersmith and City Line train. The Bakerloo, Jubilee and Metropolitan Lines.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
The rear doors will not open at the next station. Please use other doors.
Well, I think there should be a jet bridge to the upper deck of the Boeing 747. Some airports. Charlie 308, Tango 011.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Baker Street. The rear doors will not open here. Please use other doors.
I think that's a Metropolitan Line train.
Good evening, everyone. We're just going to be held here for just over a minute's time for service regulation, and then we'll be back on the move. Next stop, Edgware Road, and then onwards all stations through to Hammersmith.
Crowded, now we're leaving. Finally, we're on the move again. By Baker Street. Yep, the front two doors will not open on westbound trains, and the rear two doors will not open on eastbound trains. So you may have to use the centre of the train. On the Northern Line, you set the last set of doors won't open out.
The next station is Edgware.
Change
Good evening,
doors.
everyone. We are now approaching Edgware Road Station. This is your Hammersmith City Line service that will be continuing all stations through to Hammersmith via Paddington, Liverpool Road and Shepherd's Market. Customers for Circle Line services via High Street, Kensington and Victoria should cross the platform and wait on platform number 3. If you require District Line services via Earls Court to Wimbledon, please go upstairs and across the bridge to platform 2. And if you need to return back east towards Baker Street, please go upstairs and across the bridge to platform number 1. The exit to street level is via the stairs just past the front of the train. Once again, this train will be calling all stations through to Hammersmith via Paddington, Ledbroke Road and Shepherd's Bush Market.
Narrow platform to avoid congestion, please do not stand in this area. Here is the District Line train coming in from Wimbledon.
This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith.
The next station.
Good evening again, everyone. It looks like we're going to regulate again and held here for approximately a minute and a half, and then we'll be back on the move.
Train will go back to Wimbledon. Well, as I was saying, on the Northern Line, the last set of doors won't open at Euston, southbound via Bank, Charing Cross, southbound, and Hampstead, northbound. First set of doors won't open at Charing Cross, northbound, and Moorgate, southbound. The last set of doors will also not open at Camden Town, northbound towards High Barnet. There is Echo Romeo Delta 18 co-acting, and this is Echo Romeo Delta 014. I mean, yeah, it is 014. Once I do the tram link, I will do one more full journey on a weekend only. District Line from High Street, Kensington to Olympia, provided it's running. I don't see any trains behind us. No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving just yet, but I'll stay here just in case we do. There's a eastbound train Circle Line via King's Cross, St Pancras. Bye bye. You didn't see me. Now we're leaving. I was just about to get a good photo, never mind. I'll do it next time, another time. There's always one Jubilee Line train every 3 minutes between Elephant and Castle and Queen's Park. Every 20 minutes, extending to Stepney Park. It's an empty Circle Line train, mostly empty. Circle Line train heading to Edgware Road. And around every 5 to 10 minutes to and from Harrow and Wealdstone. Harrow, Wealdstone, Elephant and Castle. We're leaving the High Street Kensington. Central Line every 10 minutes Ealing Broadway to Hainault via Newbury Park, every 20 minutes Woodford to Hainault, and every 20 minutes Ealing Broadway to Newbury Park.
The next station is Paddington. Change for TfL Rail and National Rail services.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
We'll start to see a couple of GWR services until Whitechapel Park. Hello, TfL Rail Class 345 to Reading. I think Reading accepts Oyster, contactless, doesn't it? It may not accept Oyster, but at least it accepts contactless bank cards or contactless payment with Apple Pay or Google Pay.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Paddington. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Royal Oak.
A Pride GWR train. Goodbye Pride GWR Class 800. Not as good as the Pride Avanti West Coast.
Station is Royal Oak.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So the Pride Class 800 operated by GWR is not as good as the Avanti West Coast Class 390 number 390119. Or as good as the BEA retro livery on that British Airways Airbus A319.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Royal Oak. This is a Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Westbourne Park.
I think the registration on that BEA Airbus A319 operated by British Airways is Golf Dash Echo Uniform Papa Yankee or Echo or G or Golf Dash Echo Uniform Papa Delta. We have a GWR train overtaking a TfL rail train currently standing at a red signal, waiting to enter Paddington. DLR videos, probably some overground videos. After all on the overground videos are complete, I will do the Tfl Rail, starting off with Liverpool Street to Sheffield, Paddington to Paddington, Paddington to Heathrow.
The next station is Upton Park.
And after Paddington to Heathrow, it will be Paddington to Reading. 802-114 pulling into Paddington. Goodbye, 802-114 and 387-133 from Heathrow Terminal 5.
This is Upton Park. Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Liverpool Street.
That's a 345059 operated by Tfl Rail bound for Reading. For some reason there's a not in service train in 9 minutes. All of British Airways' former Boeing 747s had the One World livery. A few of Qatar Airways Boeing
The
777s
next
are
station is Liverpool.
The gap between the train and the platform.
A few Qatar Airways 777s are in special liveries. One is in the One World livery and one is in a purple and grey livery. Ladbroke Grove for Below Road.
This is Liverpool. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Latimer Road.
If I do go abroad before completing all 4 journeys, which is highly unlikely, then I won't be able to do a full journey until I come back from holiday. Back in August 2019, I went to Alton Showers and wanted to do the Northern Line, but couldn't because my phone ran out of battery. Just on 26th of August, one day before I left for Alton Showers.
The next station is Latimer Road.
And yes, I mean Alton Towers. The reason why I'm calling it Alton Showers is because it sometimes rains when I'm there. A not in service train is coming in 4 minutes. After that, 7 minutes for Barking. Then 13 minutes. Liverpool Line via Paddington.
This is Latimer Road.
Latimer Road.
This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Wood Lane.
Whenever I'm not recording, I sometimes see a plane or hear a plane near my location and open up Flight Radar 24 and try to record that plane. Goodbye, Latimer Road. Hello, West London Line. Goodbye, West
The
London
next
Line.
station is Wood Lane. Exit for Westfield, London.
And London Underground Central Line from White City. Yes, I mean, because, yep, I've seen enough. to see that building when driving to and from Upton Park. Not in service. I didn't know South Kensington would be
The
closed.
next station is Shepherd's Bush Market.
I mean, I didn't know South Kensington would be closed, but only for Piccadilly line trains. Sierra Golf 63. Just a couple more stations.
This is Shepherd's Bush Market.
No planes.
This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Goldhawk Road. The next station is Goldhawk Road.
Okay, this is it, Goldhawk Road, last stop before Hammersmith. I don't want to. Here we are, Goldhawk Road.
This is Goldhawk Road. This is the Hammersmith City Line train to Hammersmith. The next station is Hammersmith.
Good evening, everyone. Good appears we're being held for regulation again, and we're going to be held here for just over 1 minute's time before departing next stop Hammersmith.
Zip bitches, last stop. Hotel Charlie 22. We're not leaving just yet. Next train is around 3 minutes away. Yeah, it's only around 3 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes now. Yeah, my phone can't capture the train display over there. Okay, now we're ready to leave. Things are slowly getting back to normal. I mean pre-COVID normal. don't need to mind the gap between the train and the platform here. Only on the district line station. I'm going to use my scooter until we get past the ticket barriers. Until I get past the ticket barriers. Circle line via Paddington and both of these trains are going Circle line via Paddington. Finally, Hammersmith. That train's leaving. Hammersmith and City Line barking.
Welcome to the station. For your safety and security, CCTV is used throughout our line.
Just going to walk along the platform.
Safety and speed. Keep your belongings with you at all times, and if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it, see it, say it, sort it. Welcome to the station. I know the traffic might not be the same as it was, so feel free to ask us for help if you need. But keep your distance for everyone's safety, and remember that some people may not be more social distance than others.
It's now been 1 hour and 9 minutes since barking, and it's 6:42 p.m, which means we must have left barking at 5:30. Platform 3, 7 minutes, Circle line via Paddington. well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Next video, Jubilee Line, Stanmore to Stratford.